As a country, we're internationally known as being well-mannered. And according to a recent survey, 85% of people around the world think Canadians are polite. But while sorry and excuse me may be part of our national lexicon, when it comes to addressing the sensitive situations of dental decorum, we're often at a loss for words.
If my boss had something in her teeth, I couldn't tell her. That would be awkward, but I think it would be distracting.
I don't know if I could tell anybody if they had bad breath. Maybe if it was a close friend, but even then I might feel a little awkward.
It may seem uncomfortable pointing out a dental disaster, but according to Marsh and Izzo, etiquette experts and co-authors of the Fabulous Girls Guide to Decorum, it doesn't have to be.
Some people might feel uncomfortable to let someone else know they've got something in their tooth, but you really shouldn't. It's definitely okay, and you just want to definitely point out to them if they've got something in their tooth.
And there's definitely an etiquette to that too. You know, you just be discreet, but be specific. You have something in your tooth versus pointing at their mouth and trying to give them hand signals.
Yes.
And also, once you have this information, it's very important to actually leave the table to deal with the situation and not be going at your teeth at the table.
Mm-hmm.
The Canadian duo has been helping women around the world improve their social graces, helping to make good manners modern. They say, though, no matter the situation, good oral hygiene is synonymous with good decorum.
It's vital to keep your breath and your teeth in tip-top shape, whether it's like keeping them white, keeping them clean, and your breath, because it's just like you put together your outfit every morning, the perfect dress, the perfect lipstick. You want to have that part of your hygiene as important as your haircut. It's just important.
And the flip side is there's nothing sort of subtler but more off-putting than bad breath or being that person who cringes from sensitivity because they haven't been sort of looking after their oral hygiene. And it's such an easy thing to look after. It's really worth it.
It's an easy fix.
To make dental decorum easy, Ceri and Kim have broken it down into a few simple steps.
Our number one rule when addressing someone with a dental disaster is to be direct. Do let them know. Of course, be discreet and polite about it, but definitely let them know.
It's also about prevention and preparation. I always have toothpaste in my desk drawer at work, as well as dental floss and breath mints, and which I also carry in my handbag in case you need to pass them around for anyone who's like, if you're up to dinner and everyone's had something, to eat. It's just polite.
And it makes you feel more confident.
In Canada, 44% of people suffer from tooth sensitivity, and half of sufferers are under 40 years old. According to Dr. Jordan Appel, a dentist in Toronto, tooth sensitivity is one of the most common complaints he hears from patients.
If you're going to have something hot or cold, like ice cream or coffee, and you get the sensation that's not normal, something like a sharp shooting pain, then you could have sensitive teeth. Sensitivity can be caused by if your gums have receded, if you decided to whiten your teeth, if you went ahead and brushed too hard and removed some of the enamel, that can cause sensitivity. Tooth sensitivity can be prevented by the daily brushing of a specially formulated toothpaste like Sensodyne Isoactive.
Dr. Appel likes that Sensodyne Isoactive has twice the foam of regular toothpaste and that research supports its ability to provide relief from the pain of tooth sensitivity. Dr. Appel also recommends flossing first, brushing for 2 minutes, and making regular dental checkups a part of your oral care routine. So what's the biggest dental disaster Ceri and Kim have encountered?
When it comes to dealing with people who have less than perfect breath, obviously you can't come out and say, oh, you have bad breath. But what you can do is own it yourself a little bit and take out your box of mints and take one yourself and then offer it around to everyone. And people tend to get the hint.
Oh yeah, everyone says yes to that.
Yeah.
And then the sort of next level of awkwardness is, do you let your boss know that there's something in her tooth after lunch? And people think, oh, you couldn't possibly tell a boss. But of course she wants to know. And in fact, you can earn brownie points by letting her know. No one wants to walk into an awkward situation of realizing later they had something stuck in their tooth.
Yeah, there can be nothing sometimes more embarrassing than a dental disaster at the wrong moment.
Sherry Demeterco reporting.